This is part 2. I'm gonna give a few seconds for some people to join me this afternoon. How the hell's everyone getting on? Hello there, McLeod. Jack Ryan, nice name. I recognize that from somewhere. Oh, smash the pie, Rob. We will smash the pie. Alright. Yeah, it's been ages since I played a bit of Final Fantasy VII, so what the hell? I thought I'd give it a go. No, it's not Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy XVI, when my brain's still in neutral. Yeah, I was playing a bit of this before I went away on vacation for like a week. And yeah, just now that I'm back, I wanted to get back into it again, so let's do some playing. I never know who's going to be on at this time of day because it's like early afternoon here, so surely there can't be any Americans in the chat. Anyway, let's play a bit of this game. I was playing a little bit of it offline just because I didn't really have an opportune moment to be streaming it. But yeah, you haven't missed too much. I've only done a couple hours really of this.
What the hell happened here?
It's 7:30 in the morning in Oklahoma. Damn, you're up early, Sam Carrico. Good going, man.
A little late for prayer, isn't it?
Do I seem so desperate?
This is the bad girl of the story, but damn, she's hot.
I was waiting for you.
Not for too long.
Well, you found me, love.
All this for a midnight chat. Well, let's...
Carrier says, morning from South Florida, drinker. Good news, episode 2, Right Place, Wrong Time, is coming out on Friday, August 4th. Excellent. Looking forward to it, man. Kevin Terrell says, I'm in LA, brother. This is my first super chat to you, just coming by to say hello. Ah, thanks, mate. Appreciate that.
The world that we can build.
You need me. Your king needs me. I'm all for building a new world. Just not his. That bastard's dreams are as twisted as his promises are false. And I want no part of them.
King Barnabas saved you, and this is how you speak of him. Have you no shred of loyalty?
Well, you don't, apparently.
To a leader who'd use me. Like he uses you.
You know nothing of me, Sidolphus.
You're right. I don't know who you are.
Sidolphus.
Or what you want. I only know what you used to say.
Benedikta is hot, like. I'm calling it right now. Danito says, who's voicing the bloke? Very familiar. Yeah, it's the actor who played Finchy in The Office. I cannot remember his name for the life of me.
What made you think you had to sacrifice?
Poor man was also in Willow, but he died pretty quickly in that, so that's okay.
Sacrifice. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
If there's no shame, then why do you feel so sorry for yourself?
A rousing speech, Lord Commander. I was a fool to believe you might have changed. The only person I feel sorry for is you!
Luke Cotton says, yeah, the voice of the guy next to Clive is the guy who knocked out Theon during his speech in Winterfell in Game of Thrones. Yeah, that didn't end very well for Theon. Yeah, he's a pretty well-known British actor. Like, he's been in a lot of stuff.
Stand between our leash and his dream. Then you leave me no choice.
Oh, I sense a boss battle coming, which means I'm probably going to get my ass kicked.
Stand back, Clive.
Django Mango says, arousing speech. Yes, it was very arousing. A lot of screaming going on here. The cutscenes in this game are something else, man. It's great. Kevin Terrell says, I love Tyrone Magnus for his responses to your videos. Sometimes I wait to watch his bids for first. Hope you don't mind. That's cool, man. Tyrone's funnier than I am. Uh-oh. Damn, Sid got wrecked. No! Oh, he's gonna have to burst out of the rubble here. Oh, is it Ralph Innocent? Is that his name? Ah. Angel demon things.
Well, Sid.
Alright, better try and fuck these guys up.
He gets one.
Must admit, I do enjoy this game. Better get the doggo involved here. Sicker! I'm gonna try and focus on one, I suppose. Cinematic evasion! That's how we do it. I just love how your doggo helps you out in these battles, it's great. Right, just before I go on here. McLeod says, Drinker, any news on Netflix Witcher Fallout? By the way, you should get moving with an indie game developer and make a game like South Park's Stick of Truth. Yeah, I'd love to make a game one day, or at least script it. But yeah, the Witcher Fallout, I have no idea. People have told me it's out, and it's like, Gary's seen some of it, he says it's god-awful, and I'm just like, man, I just cannot summon up the enthusiasm to even watch it. It's just so, like, I'm out of that show. It's the same deal as Secret Invasion. I'm just not going to watch it. It's not worth my time, man. It just sucks. I know it's going to suck, and it's just going to drain, like, 8 hours out of my life. So why do it? And yeah, The Witcher just doesn't even deserve the fucking attention at this point. Happy to see that show die. Alright, anyway, let's do a bit of fighting. I'll try and take one of these out, like, focus all my attention on that. Sick him, dog! Whoa. I need that high potion.
Not this time. Get him, boy.
Gonna try and stagger them. Come on. Get you down. Alright.
She doesn't look happy, Torgal.
Alright, I think that's one out. Oh. Get him! Got a feeling they're gonna get pretty mad now. That's gotta be ready for some Phoenix shift now. Alright, staggered. Get him, sick him! Ah, I dodged my Phoenix Strike, damn it.
You know what to do.
It's got to be it.
You lose.
Yes! A. Dudley Buchanan says we had a ton of F-35s tearing out of here over the weekend. Wonder what's going on. Well, it could be war with China. I can't really say for sure, man, but F-35s are fucking cool. Vase of Flowers says slurs. Alex Belfer says, I ordered your first Kill comic. We share the same cover artist, Kenneth Lowe. He illustrated my sci-fi action graphic novel, The Final Hunt. He's a great guy and a fantastic artist. Yeah, he's really good, man. Yeah, I really like that watercolor style that he does. It's just a bit different from what you normally get in comic books and stuff. So yeah, I kind of fancied something a bit different. I was trying to go for the style of, and this is probably means nothing to American readers, but there used to be a series of World War II comics when I was a kid called the Commando series, and it had that same like watercolor style. And because of this sort of, it harkens back to a different era of characters and war and stuff like that because it's set in Korea. I wanted to go for that same style and try and emulate it, so this seemed like a good choice. Hopefully it comes through anyway. At least that's the reasoning behind it. Kevin Terrell says, 541 in LA, I bartend, but thank you for your videos, Drinker. Helped me get through the unspecified virus of unknown origin, but glad to be acknowledged on your channel. Thanks very much, mate. Dan Danito says, wonder if Drinker and Mama have ever actually met in person. No, we haven't actually. Never seen him in real life, but we're hoping we can change that one day because I love Mauler. He's my brother that I never had. And for all the times we've streamed together, yeah, we need to meet up. It's just we live at opposite ends of the country, so it's not very convenient. Alex Belfort says he also maps out action well. You just write it and he takes it to the next level. Yeah, all you give is like a few, scene directions and stuff for what you want to see, and he somehow translates that into reality. It's really cool. The thought that goes into this artistry is amazing. Sid, no, you can't die, you son of a bitch!
Benedikta will be on her way to collect the Dominant, if she hasn't already. You can't afford to let them leave. Remember, she has wings, you don't.
What about you?
Before or after I catch my breath?
Sorry. Come on, Toggle.
There's one person saying, so how do you like this game so far and compared to previous Final Fantasy games? I'm really liking it so far. The acting's great, like voice acting's great, the graphics look great. I like the style and the world that they've created. It's much more grounded than a lot of the Final Fantasy games. It's very like relatable medieval style, so it's good stuff. Yeah, I like it. Final Fantasy games went through this weird spell of like, I don't know how to describe it, but it was like you had the steampunk sort of cyberpunk style of Final Fantasy VII, which was really grungy and everything looked kind of lived in and worn and stuff, and it was great, very atmospheric. But when you get to Final Fantasy VIII, and apart from 9, but anything beyond that, it got this weird sort of clean, sterile sci-fi look to it, and it was just so boring. So I'm glad to see it return to something a bit more, I don't know, traditionally fantasy-ish. So I like it.
She must be here somewhere.
I'll have you. Oh yeah, how am I doing for health and stuff? I'm fine. Ooh, more things to collect. It's funny, the last time I did my playthrough of this, right, I made the mistake of experimenting with those ring things that you can put on your character that will, like, almost handle some of the micro stuff for you during battles, but it's like, I didn't realize it was designed to basically do the game almost for you, and I was like, damn, this boss battle's awfully easy. And then I realized, oh shit, these rings are, like, way more powerful than I thought they were. I thought they were just, like, charms or whatever that you could put on to accessorize. Some opponents will cast cure spells. Defeat these spellcasters first to prevent drawn out battles. Yeah, that makes sense. So basically we need to fuck up everyone before they start curing each other. Nice. I probably took care of the spellcaster last there, but I just kind of go at it and see who I can kill first. Alright, on we go. Hey up, lad. Yeah, I like this, Mr. Blue Stew. Game of Thrones with Coronation Street voice acting. You take that back! The voice acting in this is fantastic. Although it is weird that the main character is called Clive. I don't know, it's just such a stereotypical British name. It just feels weird. It feels like he should be an accountant or something.
I'm running out of tower.
So she.
Our lady wants us gone before sunrise.
Nice. Anyone left? You. Let's go, dog. Oh, Biscuit says, review Transformers Rise of the Booty. Oh man, that movie. I've heard nothing but terrible things about it, and it honestly feels like it's just come and gone, like a fart in the wind. Like, yeah, people just seem to have lost interest in it after about 5 minutes. Like I was saying in my review of Sound of Freedom, it's been a pretty disappointing box office season so far. We've, yeah, apart from something like Guardians 3 and the Super Mario movie, I suppose, but that was kind of earlier in the year, it has just been a pretty crap summer of movies so far. I'm hoping Mission Impossible is going to change that. Damn. Use some fire magic. There are a lot of these dudes here. Someone brought it to my attention as well that I am saying the word like quite a bit while I'm talking. Unfortunately, it's just what happens when you're trying to divide your attention between the game, the chat, and what you're actually saying. So I genuinely apologize, because I freaking hate it when all you hear from someone is, so like, I like did this like thing like over here, like, it's, I apologize that I've been doing that. Trinoculus P says, Drinker, would writing a biopic appeal to you? There are so many heroic accounts not made into media. R.J. Mitchell, the principal designer of the Spitfire, who raced against terminal illness to finish the design. Damn, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't think that's really my strong suit. Really, because you're telling someone else's story, and I guess I prefer to just do my own thing and exercise a little bit of creativity of my own, such as I have, you know. Low on potions at this point. Titan says, almost 2 million, mate. Congrats. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's Hell of a ride so far, man. 2 million subscribers. One day I'll get there. I don't think it's going to be this year, just based on the rate I'm going. It might happen early in the new year, but... we'll see. I'm just enjoying it for what it is. At this point, you're kind of just grateful for the success that you get, I suppose, on YouTube. It's not always an easy thing to do. Right, so mess this guy up.
Get him.
Whoop. That's gonna be bad.
You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Get him.
That's gotta be him now. Nice. Nice one, Torgo. Fernando Rosales says, how's the Devil May Cry combat? I quite like it, actually, because, you know, I mean, when I was younger, I was growing up on turn-based combat and things like Final Fantasy VII, so this is nice and immediate. It's not exactly, like, demanding. You're kind of doing a lot of button mashing, but I imagine as you get more skills and stuff later, you're going to have to be a bit more strategic about when you deploy special moves and all that good stuff. So, yeah, overall, it's been pretty good so far. Yeah, Grant Green says, wait, Final Fantasy isn't turn-based anymore? Indeed it's not, no. And, yeah, it's the same with the Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's become just active combat. David Glenn says, people talk about SOF as a faith-based film. How heavy is the religious message, if at all? Not really. There's not really much to it in that regard. It's more just the main character is a religious man, and he occasionally makes references to it, but it's not heavy-handed with that sort of thing. And yeah, I didn't realize this movie was made years ago. It's such a weird process that Sound of Freedom went through. It had been made by Fox. Obviously, they got bought over by Disney, and Disney just kind of sat on the movie for years and didn't do anything with it. And it was only when they eventually decided to sell it to Angel Studios, I think it was, that it finally got released. And it must have just been so frustrating for the filmmakers. You know, they made this movie they were really proud of, and it was just stuck in limbo for years. I mean, credit to Disney, I suppose, that they didn't just wipe the thing off their servers and delete the whole thing, because that could have happened. You might have never got to see it. So... yeah, I just think it's ironic, though, that they sold it to someone else, they released it, and it ended up, like, undoing or, you know, outselling Indiana Jones on its day of release. I just think that's kind of funny. But, yeah, the religious messaging in it isn't particularly strong. I think the real life Tim Ballard is a pretty religious guy, and that's probably where it came from, so they were just trying to reflect that in it. Really interesting Jim Caviezel, though, because, like I think I said in my review, he feels like he's just been the star in waiting for, like, 2 decades now. And he just doesn't seem to get the right movies to crack it. You know, he's obviously been in things like The Passion of the Christ, he's done The Count of Monte Cristo. I think they tried to push him as, like, an action hero in that Outlander, like some sci-fi thing. Yeah, not so great, and I just think he hadn't quite found his niche, but he was great in this. Full Nutty Alchemist says, the new Final Fantasy VII Rebirth has to improve the combat a bit, like the combat in Final Fantasy XVI way more. Yeah, I don't know like how closely related the two development teams are, whether it's just completely different divisions of Square Enix working on these two games, but you'd think they might learn things from each other. Hopefully, anyway, because, yeah, the combat in this is pretty good. You know, it's challenging enough to provide a bit of, you know, difficulty for you. It's fairly satisfying. There's a bit of button mashing involved, but, like I say, hopefully it opens out a bit more later. Anything along here? No. I'll have you. Anything over this way? Don't think so. Yeah, I'm just trying to hoover up anything I can find because I suspect I may need all the health I can get for a boss battle up here. Nara Tiefens says, "Thank you for the Covenant, a very good movie." Excellent. I mean, I didn't make it or anything, but I'm glad you enjoyed my review. Yeah, Flaming Burrito says, "I hate humans in Transformers movies. I was fine at first, but we don't need humans to be a focus in every Transformers movie. Give me a prequel based on War for Cybertron." Exactly, yeah. It's like the humans just get in the way. And most of the time they just feel like a total distraction from what you really want, which is to see giant robots bashing each other's brains in. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is Tetsuya Nomura. He was the original character designer for Final Fantasy VII to 10 and did Kingdom Hearts. Nice. Yeah, I remember Nomura. You injured Sid!
From you.
The only thing you could have done worse than that was injure the doggo.
My sisters. Men of your talents are rare indeed. Why cost your lot with such undesirables? If it is the hearth you long for, you will find more than enough warmth under my wings.
Well, you're saying all the right things to me, Benedikta.
Hand over the dominant, and I'll leave you in peace.
You would dare to make demands of me. Know your place, little lamb. Fool is the shepherd who heeds every
Blessed Japanese character designers.
And I will suffer years.
I wonder what this would look like if she was designed by a Western studio.
Must I spell it out for you, Branded? No one is listening. No one at all. Ah!
Her accent's a bit baffling.
Little lamb.
It kind of alternates between like American and English and a twinge of like Scottish Irish. It's weird. Oh god, she's gonna kill me. No, I walked into that one. Alright, gotta close the range. Yeah, I can go one more round. We'll start wailing on her. Mine now.
Where is he? I won't ask again.
Yeah, someone's mentioned I should try and do magic bursts after each attack. I am trying to work them in. It's just sometimes they get a bit carried away with the button mashing. What can I say? Oh dear, this isn't going to be good.
Manage this.
Yes, Torgal!
Fucking dog!
Don't you hurt him. Ooh. Now you've done it.
Cry all you like. There's no one to save you now.
Not this time.
Damn, what's this bitch all about?
Time to join your pet.
Oh dear. So what, she's gonna throw an entire castle at me, is she?
I'll bury you together! Stay down. Don't touch me! Crawl for me!
Just before I go on here, Kevin Terrell says, if movies today were created like the era of 80s, 90s today, do you think channels such as yours would be where it is? I wonder, what if? Would you still create YouTube and what would be about? I don't know, and good question. Like, obviously, a lot of the people that followed me initially were doing it because they agreed with what I was saying about the state of movies today. And I think if there hadn't been that backlash, it wouldn't have got quite the lift that it did. But I don't know, man. Like, if we get to the point where movies actually start being good again and we can enjoy them, yeah, maybe I won't get as many views as I did before. There won't be the same, like, outrage, I guess, against movies. But, you know, there's always going to be a need for, I guess, movie critics, and hopefully I can still provide insights into films. I mean, damn, they might not be politically charged like they are these days. They might not be spewing the message, but you're still going to get bad films. There's still going to be plenty of films you can break apart just because the plot's not very well put together or the acting's not very good or whatever. And so there's always going to be stuff to critique. So I think I would always have stuff to do. But yeah, I think, yeah, there's an element of that overall backlash against the stuff we've had to put up with in films over the past, 7-8 years. Septimus says, is he wearing assist strings? No, I am not. Like I was saying before, I had them on for about, I don't know, half an hour or so in my first playthrough, my first stream of this, and I didn't realize what they were really doing. I forgot that they were on as well. But yeah, they're off now, and they've been off this whole stream. So now I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked because of this.
Too slow.
Oh dear. Go on, Torgo. Go on, lad. No one fucks with my doggo. Oh, we're gonna have to go something to take her down, like. Oh man, god damn, she was tough. Alright, let's retry. Special officer, what's this duty? Says Torgal is not a healer, he's a DPS doggo. People are saying to me, yeah, I should heal. It's like, well, I've got nothing left to heal with, god damn it. Oh, now I do. Oh, that's weird. It refills all your... Yeah, I was all out of high potions and everything. Finally. Whew. Okay, that was fun. Yeah, the game does a weird thing where it's like if you do get killed in a boss battle, like say you're close to the end and you've used up all your health and everything, it'll respawn you close to the end, but you get all your health items and everything back. So it's like, well, you're pretty much guaranteed to get through it this time then. It gives you a pretty big helping hand.
You are but a branded. Ow!
I thought she said
How
ow
did
there.
you do
Ow!
How did you even survive? How?
The answer is simple, Benedikta. He was fighting for something he believed in.
Yeah, Special Officer D says checkpoint saves in a fight feels kind of cheaty. It does, yeah. It does save you going through like a fucking hour-long boss fight and getting killed right at the end and having to do the whole thing again. Like, that can get pretty tedious, but yeah, the checkpoint should be pretty well spaced out so it's not helping you too much.
Games. Now tell me where he is.
Who? What are you?
Clive?
Must admit, I like the character design for Clive. They haven't made him just a little effeminate girl boy like they do with most of the Final Fantasy games. What's this shit? Oh no, it's like a Zack Snyder movie, no!
Clive!
Joshua says Final Fantasy mode is supposed to be way harder. You get it after beating the first time around. Ah, okay, so it's like you can only access hard mode once you've finished the game, I guess.
Enough of this.
Oh, performance issues, love. Happens to the best of us. Someone doesn't have their powers.
She's gone.
Ganon Foldero says, Drinker, as best I can tell, the key to this game is to be like Gohan in Dragon Ball Z Abridged and dodge. Cheers. Yeah, I tend to get the bloodlust when I'm doing boss battles and stuff, and I just want to mash attack.
Give her back. Give her back.
Nah, she's mine now.
Lady!
Where is she? Where is Garida? What have you done to me? What have you done?
Look at me, my lady. We need you here. What the hell is going on?
I wonder that daily, sir.
Her power, you took it from her. How'd you do that?
I just vacuum cleanered it out of her.
Fuck me. I hope the bear has found a way out. Clive, this place is ready to collapse, and I'd rather not be here when it does. If your dominant started this fire, and I'm betting he did, he'll be long gone.
Damn it all.
Someone's having a bad day. Whoa, way to enter a scene. A mysterious hooded figure.
I created a diversion as commanded, Your Grace. The villagers escaped in the confusion. As should we.
Yes.
Why'd do you need to escape if you can just set people on fire? Like, surely a whole enemy army is not going to stand much chance against you. Yeah, we partied pretty hard in that place last night.
Oh, look. Morning has broken.
Yeah, it's kind of obvious. It's been happening for a while now.
The cavalry, itching to butcher the bastards who made them miss their morning gruel.
Gruel.
Come on. If they catch us leaving a burning care, people might jump to conclusions.
Right.
I don't know if it's just me, right? I just cannot be doing with, like, porridge or cereal or anything for breakfast. I have never liked that. It's got to be something cooked. Preferably made of meat. Right. Attuning with Guru not only changes the element aspects, Clive's magic spells, but also his electronics such as Gouge, a deadly flurry of talons that can tear into an opponent with multiple hits. Okay. Very good. Nice. Okay, Deadly Embrace. Press cycle between the current right, allowing for more varied assault. Yeah, okay.
Benedikta said you'd taken her power. You don't still have it, do you?
Aye.
Big rooster there, sausage and hash browns. That's a man's breakfast right there. Alright, so ability. No, I need to go to dog. Oh, nice. So summon twin claws. That looks like a pretty useful skill to have. Oh, I've already got that. I just upgraded it. Jump back and deliver a punishing counter. If the jump there. Okay, what else? Oh, so many to choose from. Yeah, so how many ability points? 350, right. So, yeah, let's learn that one. Okay, don't have enough to upgrade or anything, so that'll do for now. How do I switch between these again?
Inside me.
So...
Along with the flames.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Well, are you not keen to try it out? What could possibly go wrong?
Where did you two come from?
Well, let's try it then. Ooh, damn. That's pretty good. I love how these guys have been put here just so we can fuck them up.
It's over.
Alright, so can I grab him with this? Yeah, grab him and pull towards me. Okay. Nope. Oh, yeah, that's how we do it. Okay, cool. So now I know. I'll keep it with this one. That'll do. Shamgar Gabriel says, game is so good! Yeah, it is. Adam Zillan says, swords through the head, finishing blast to the face, count me in. Yeah, that's a good day out. Marcus Muya says, speaking of gaming, Drinker, put this money towards playing Disco Elysium. I'm prepared to say it's the greatest story of any game that I've ever played, plus there's a whole gameplay mechanic revolving around getting wasted. Well, you have my interest, sir. I've heard of Disco Elysium, actually. Never, ever played it, though. Oh, I've got more guys over here. Let's fuck them up as well, shall we? Whoa! That's just brutal.
Stay down.
See if we can... Ooh, alright, level up. Nice, more good news. Right. It's nice as well when you fight these guys, you don't have to go around hoovering up all the loot, it just kind of sucks into you. It's convenient, you see. Shandiwik says, are these going to be archived so I can listen on my night shift, Drinker? They will indeed. What I'll do is just put them on my second channel. That's where I put all my gaming stuff. Drinker does gaming. Ooh, what's this?
The bridge is closed.
Not for long, sir. What's this one from Wayland Bucephus? Mo, second name Lester, or Tug McGroin. I'm gonna have to Tug McGroin on this one, I'm afraid. It's always a good way to pass the time. Switch to Phoenix, actually. Kinda prefer those abilities, maybe it's just because they're flame-based. Gotcha. Vidar says, you can switch abilities in mid-battle. Good to know when your abilities are on cooldown. Yeah, I just started doing that there. You can swap between icons mid-battle. Yeah, it's quite handy, that. It's weird because the cooldown doesn't apply from one to the other. You'd think it would just be your sort of general pool of magic or icon power. But no, I guess you can switch between. Which kind of makes you wonder, if you've got like 3 or 4 of them, man, you could just constantly spam it with different icon abilities. Hey ho though. Right, we killed everything here. Very good. Let's grab that. Whatever it is. Is this a Witcher mod? It does look a bit like The Witcher, actually. Man, Witcher 3 was so good. It was actually worth watching Gary struggle to get through doors just to watch that game get played again. Wait, can you heal me? Heal me, dog. Oh, Compost Smurf says some of them have got long cooldowns. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, it's only me.
Jesus Christ, that dog's getting bigger by the minute.
It's not me who's been playing with fire.
We are you're a canny lad, like.
This way.
So Loki Odinson says it tops out at 3 icons at once. Right, okay, I suppose that stops you from just completely going over the score. Wayland Bucephus is Tug Speedman or Kirk Lazarus. It's got to be Kirk Lazarus every time. Well, really, Lincoln Osiris.
Someone who didn't wouldn't have the
Survive!
and a bloody harpy, I guess.
What do you mean, you
Mine says
people?
they're safe. Something they wouldn't be had it not been for you, Gav.
Just doing me job, like. So,
Gav is such a northern name. It's so good. If you go anywhere in Newcastle, you'll probably encounter at least 6 Gavs on a night out.
Well, I can track him.
Why would you?
Sid told us about your family. Lost me own to Imperial Steel. Sometimes vengeance is the only thing that keeps you going.
Thank you.
It's great because these guys have got like the voices of pub landlords from Yorkshire, but they've got the faces and bodies of like catalogue models. It's such a weird mismatch.
She's gone. She's gone.
Yeah, Jiraiya's laments his accidental Japanese racism.
What am I going to do? Barnabas?
How long to the coastal road?
At this pace, we won't make
Yeah, what accent's Gav got? I think that's the Geordie accent.
He'll cast me out like all the others. What am I going to do? What am I going to do?
Game directed by Al Murray. Holy shit! Bro got fucked up! Man, Benedikta's having a tough day, like.
What do we have here?
Mr. Blue Stew, North Fantasy 16. Yeah, FC.
But we'd be doing the slavers a disservice if we didn't praise her work.
Stay away!
Oh dear, someone's in for a bit of a tough time. Will and Bucephus says, worst English accent. It's Birmingham. It's gotta be Birmingham, I'm afraid. Sorry to any Brummies here, but ooh, that's a tough one to listen to. Boxers or briefs? I don't know. Boxers give you more space to hang loose. Brief gives you more support. I'll go with boxers, I think. Let it all hang loose, boys.
My punishment for not listening to you.
Always listen to Sid.
This wretched world.
Boxer briefs, yeah. Why not both?
Deserves to die. It all deserves to die. Die.
What's she got going on? Ah, yes. Marvelous. Septimus says, I think Drinker doesn't wear any of those. I mean, like, on a good day I can get clothes on, so I consider that a win.
Do you feel it too?
Jiraiya's lament. It's Morbin time. Yeah, she morbed pretty hard there.
By the flames.
Mythos.
She's drawn in too much ether. She can't control it. If Garuda isn't stopped, that vortex will swallow this whole forest, and us along with it.
I was gonna say, it's just a forest, man. We can grow another one.
I heard it again. Someone is calling me.
Damn it, lad. That doesn't mean you have to listen.
Compost Smurf. Aye, it's fucking windy like. Floor Watching says, "Hey Drinker, huge fan. I want to ask, since all your Resident Evil game reviews were on your main channel, why didn't you put your Resident Evil 4 remake review there also?" Well, they're like legacy reviews, so they're just old ones that were on my channel before it really took off. But because my review of Resident Evil 4 was reviewing like an older video game, I kind of figured it just wouldn't get enough attention for the main channel. You know, it would underperform basically. And now moving forward, I'm trying to make the second channel like the more natural home for video game reviews. I did toy with the idea even of doing like a third channel that was just going to be about games, but I thought that's spreading myself a bit thin. Like, I'm only one man, there's only so many channels I can manage at once, and three's a bit much. But yeah, I think probably going forward I'll just do my video game reviews on my second channel. It's just a better place for them probably, because a lot of my audience just don't give a shit about video games. They never will, and so yeah, it's just the nature of them. I think my channel's more set up for movie reviews and TV shows, that sort of thing. But I do like a bit of gaming, hence I do stuff like this. Alright, what I will have to do.
I think you understand. That's not just windy weather you're wandering into.
Oh.
Benedikta's rage knows no bounds. And that's on a good day. I don't want to know what's waiting inside that.
But
Nor do I.
I have to find out. And I'm not turning back.
What I'm going to have to do, unfortunately, is finish up here, because I've got to do an interview with someone at 3 o'clock, so I need to get set up for that. This was just a little like hour or so of gaming before I went in and did that. So yeah, I'll have to say goodbye to you guys in a moment. But I do want to say thanks for joining me for this. I'll try and do a longer session next time, like put in a good 3 hours or so, and try and keep you guys entertained as much as I can anyway. It also occurred to me there was a few super chats from Open Bar, like not last week but the week before, that I hadn't got around to answering yet. Like, I'd been away on vacation, like I said, and so I wasn't able to get to it, but I'm going to do that with Mauler this evening, so you should see all of that. If you sent me a super chat on Open Bar like 2 weeks ago, then you'll get the answers finally, and it'll be up tomorrow morning probably. So I just want to say thanks for bearing with me on that one. But yeah, for now I'm going to finish up there. So that's all I've got for today. Go away now.